influencer landscape currently is a varied. It's full of crazies, full of amazing creative individuals. But at the end of the day, it's very varied. So when I started, it was quite a level field where everyone was sort of doing the same thing. There was a trend, and there was that one single ring of trend where everyone sort of followed. If one person used one filter, we all use the same filter. But right now, a lot of people are trying new things, and that actually brings on new functionalities within Instagram, within the landscape as well. So right now it's quite a nice, healthy, bubbling community, a creative community as well as tech community, where influencers are inspiring tech companies to produce new things, as well as app companies. For instance, as Instagram has, they've just launched IGTV. That was in relation to the fact that we couldn't post more than 1-minute videos. So it's quite a reactive community at this point. Very different from when we started. There was IGTV definitely will increase the longevity value, which is something that I endorse a lot personally, just because I believe that relationships always ring true in long-term relationships ring true in collaborations, and IGTV really does allow for influencers or content creators to create longer form videos, and whether you chop it into series or you create multiple different variations of the same collaboration, but it just adds for a bigger, richer patchwork when it comes to collaborating with brands. The best practice is solely based on professionalism. It's treating influencers as a professional, as well as respecting them and demanding them to retaliate with professionalism as well. And I like, personally, very creative 360 roundtable discussion collaborations where we receive constructive criticism, where we can improve our services as well as benefit from their world as well as the universe, a pretty handbag, but also their respect for this process as well. So that's a good, healthy relationship for a collaboration for me. The future of influencer marketing will not dwindle at this point. If anything, it will change form. It will grow to be a bigger patchwork, and brands will probably have to invest in smaller niches once it grows so big. But brands also need to be very nimble. They need to understand that they, as well as influencers, they need to actually take form of influencers as well, and being quite nimble and being able to work in a slightly more looser form where it's not always about big campaigns that you lock in for the next year. We don't know what's going to happen in 6 months. We don't know whether IGTV will turn into IG Cinema. Who knows? Nobody knows what will happen in 6 months. So it's almost futile to lock in a big campaign that's very rock solid into your strategy. When you have no idea what technology will bring. So it's always important to be nimble, on your feet, always in conversation with your chosen influencers as well as your strategy team, and roll with it.